Hi, everybody. It's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for May 26th through June 1st of 2019. And I have to record out here because it is so lovely and beautiful. It's just amazing. And the energy is off the hook. And it's quiet right now. So let's get to this before the neighbors start making noise. So this whole week has been so filled with theme words and overarching energies. And what keeps coming up is the word of energy and our personal energy, our personal integrity. And I keep looking at and getting information on how our aura and our energy is picked up by animals long before a human could ever sense it, and how they expect us to be in integrity at all times. Faking niceness or faking kindness. This hair. You know how I am with the hair. I was having a discussion with someone about equine energy, that's horse energy, and how they expect us to be in perfect integrity with ourselves in order for them to allow us to mount them and ride them. And they can sense when someone is not authentic or has a very heavy negative energy, and they will not allow that person on the horse. Now, if someone does try to approach a horse with, some lower vibration or negative energy, they'll sense it and they'll react. They can read our emotions, they can read our facial expressions, and their behavior will coincide with what's going on within inside the human. And the interesting thing is that they live, and most animals, they live so in the present moment, and they are taking our energy and showing us in our faces exactly what our own energy is. So that's why I'm talking about this, because it's so important for us to constantly be present and be aware. Awareness is the key. Aware of our own energy and our own behavior. Are you lashing out in anger or frustration or chaos? Or are you even hiding that and burying it deep within you so that others cannot see it, although you're still giving off that energy? So it's very important for us to remain 100% aware so that we can remain in our centers. Now, I'm not sure how the lighting is on this, and it looks a little dark. I'm hoping this comes out good so that I don't have to go inside and re-record it. I have my little black bag today, and let's see, spontaneity is the key. And this is about playing and having fun and being spontaneous. And I just had this discussion this morning with my future son-in-law about, hey, what's our schedule going to be today? We have a lot of chores around here to do. And I said, hey, I don't want a rigid schedule. I just kind of want to go with the flow. I want to be spontaneous. Let's see what happens. Let's see what comes up. And I want all of you to do that. Summer is coming. This is the unofficial beginning of the summer. Unofficial meaning it's not the summer solstice yet. That's June 21st. But let's try and be a little more spontaneous and playful. Now, the seasons will be changing soon. We here in the north will be coming into our summer, and those in the southern hemisphere will be coming into their winter. But just the same, we could still be spontaneous with the season at hand. Now, I've chosen 3 cards, and I do have a card that fell out of the deck, which I feel will be the overarching energy. But I want you to go ahead and choose one of these cards. This will be what your energy of this week is, what your focus of this week is, I will address all of these cards on Facebook and Instagram on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're running in Gemini from 6 degrees up through 12, 13 degrees. No, probably about 12 degrees. I'm a 13-degree Gemini, so I'm getting ready for party time for me, little celebration. But let's go ahead. You pick a card, and then I'm going to proceed with the readings. Will you choose card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Now, the card that fell out of the deck is the cat. And I'm using the Colette Baron Reed Wisdom of the Avalon deck this week. I was looking for animal totems since I'm speaking about animals, and this is the only animal that came out, so there's a little hint to what's behind doors number 1, 2, and 3. But the cat talks about independence and putting up healthy boundaries. And so often we let people walk all over us. We just let them do whatever they want. I want you to know that no is an appropriate answer. And this independence, this cat, think about the behavior and actions of a cat. They only want affection when they want it. They're very independent. They love to be fed when they want it. They're very kingly or queenly. Think of Leo, the fire sign, and their behavior. But this is going to be our overarching theme this week. We're going to be more feline. We're going to claim our independence. We're going to stand in our independence. We're also going to put up healthy boundaries over people that aren't treating us well and not being integrous with us. And I also had that conversation with one of my friends this week. Why do we accept people treating us less than we would like to treat ourselves? I just don't think that it's right, and it's not fair. We don't call people out on their crap when I think we should, because we live in fear that, oh, if we call someone out when they're not treating us well, then maybe they will leave. And my theory is that if that's the case, then that person shouldn't probably be there. So yeah, put up those healthy boundaries. Great segue to the stone I'm using this week. I think I'll probably also pull in Mookaite later this week for grounding, but I'm using Shungite. This is a super detoxing stone. You can put it in water and make an elixir with this that will cleanse you from the inside out. This is also an extremely protective stone, and it will help cleanse your aura. In addition, when you're taking out, when you're cleansing toxins, you're taking away, you want to fill it with something. And so therefore, I'm also going to use selenite to fill the spaces that we cleanse. This selenite I obtained last Friday night when I did shamanic fire ceremony for the full moon. It was given to me by the facilitator, and it's just gorgeous. So yeah, we're going to suck out all the toxins. I highly recommend maybe doing a little bit of a cleanse for your bodies as well as your mind and your spirit. And then you're going to fill it with some light. You know, do some lemon water, clean out our livers, start to eat lighter, get away from processed foods, get away from fried foods. I know we're supposed to not eat sugar, and I was doing so good not having any sugar, but I have such a huge sweet tooth. And you know, I love my caffeine. I know it's not good for me, but I think I'll even take a little bit of a break from that. Okay, so let's do the reveal. Card number 1. If you chose card number 1, it is birth and rebirth. And this is new beginnings. Let's come over here. Get some better lighting in. Birth and rebirth. This is saying new beginnings are about to begin for you. You're going to embark on a new path. This is also saying that you're able to transform things that you once maybe thought were over and done with. and you're able to bring them back to life again through your creativity and kindness. More on this card on Monday, Facebook and Instagram. The second card is trust. And so this is asking, is your lack of trust, your lack of faith in people, situations, the universe, spirit, is your lack of trust holding you back from embarking on a new adventure? So you want to take a look at the things that you are trusting or not trusting. Do you trust your own intuition? Do you trust your own gut to tell you what the answers are? So everything coming in on Wednesday is about trusting that everything will fall into place exactly as it's supposed to. You do not have to monitor and orchestrate and control every tiny detail of your life. If you just sit back and let things flow and trust that everything will happen exactly as it's supposed to for your highest good, everything will always work out. Which leads to the third card, and this is fear. So are fears holding you back from experiencing your best life? This is the question that those who chose card 3 will be looking at this week. Take a look at, what are you afraid of? I'll tell you right now, for me, it's leaving comfortable situations. And I would say that this is true for a lot of us, that we get so comfortable in situations. We know that they're not great for us. We know that we want something better, but we're afraid to leave a comfortable situation, fear of the unknown. So this is what we're going to look at Friday and over next weekend. So those are your cards for the week. I hope you enjoyed them. As far as the astrology is concerned, of course, Saturn and Pluto and the South Node in Capricorn, overarching theme about control, death, transformation, rebirth, the rules, paying our karma from past lives, even from this life. And the South Node is about trying to clear out the past, clear out our past lives, trying to think about what else is going on. We're in between moons right now. The next new moon will be on June 3rd. So I'll talk about that next week. I think that's about it for this week. But yeah, so it's all about our energy. It's all about our aura. And I just want everyone to be aware and be mindful of the energy that you're giving off. Oh, and also what I want to talk about, Gemini is the communicator and it is the thinker. So we want to be extremely mindful with our thoughts and our words during this Gemini season, because that does help also create our reality. So, what are the stories that you're telling yourself over and over again? Change up that story and tell yourself a new and better story, while the sun is in Gemini. All right, I guess that's it for me, folks. Off to doing tons of yard work today and enjoying this beautiful weather. Until next week, thank you for watching. Please share this video with your friends. If you like this, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to hit the little bell so you get notifications. I will be preparing the June tarot scopes for each sign, beginning with Gemini. I'm going to start doing them tonight or tomorrow, start getting them up, and I promise they will be on time this week so that we know what's going on for the month of June. So yeah, thumbs up, share, like. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and my blog at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. Have a great weekend. Bye.